Hey, it's Matt with PriceActionTradingSystem.com. It is Tuesday. It's February 21st. This is our chart lesson for today. It feels like a Monday. Basically, it is for trading purposes. Um, Hope everybody had a great 3-day weekend. I like those weekends occasionally. You need a break from trading. You need to get away from it occasionally. So I like when we get those 3-day weekends and get a chance. And generally, you have a pretty good day when you come back. You can see this. There's not a lot of trades today. There really aren't. But you only had to catch one or two of these, and you made some pretty good money. You had to really catch these early down here, um, or you just didn't get a chance to enter. You really could make either one of these green, because once you see a trend like this, I mean, especially when we're not to the upper side yet of the trend channel, you just about have to enter. I'll make them green. At some point they may fail, but if you don't take them, you don't get a chance to enter. Really, this one really you could almost make it blue. But the trend's not real strong yet. This looks more like a range day, and you're right into that double top right there. So I'll leave that one green for now. But it's close to being blue. Um, but once you realize you've really got this strong trend going here, you just have to find the chance to enter. Your best setup really came here, but it doesn't go very far before you get your break and you're headed lower. And generally, you can one thing to notice how steep that is. That's just too steep. A healthy trend is about a 45-degree angle, and you can probably draw this right across here, and you can see um, that's closer to a 45-degree angle there. That may actually be a little bit flatter than what you'd like to see. But you can see the bigger channel there. You didn't really need this, but there's the midpoint. We'll put it on there so you can see it. You really didn't need it, like I said. It might have helped you with this trade right here, because it does confirm the trend line the first break. After that's the third touch in the first break higher, it goes higher, and it goes up to the midpoint and then turns down again. So um, but anyway, let's talk about the trades. It won't take long today. We'll wrap it up. First trade I saw, here's your reversal pattern. Notice we've got a double bottom, triple bottom there. This actually goes back into yesterday, but that's okay. That's what you have to do when there's no previous support or resistance for today. You have to look back to previous days. And so it's really a double, triple kind of bottom. And notice how you get your first entry, then you shoot right through the EMA. You get your second entry, fails, it turns up. You want to go long right above that bar right there. That's where it becomes a failed second entry short. And it pulls back. It just makes a little breakout pullback long. And it confirms that trend line and goes higher. Like I said, this is almost blue. The only reason I did this because it's right into that double top and those highs. So it's a little risky. Well, but look at it now. It takes off. Like I talked about these, that's your first, it's only corrections you got. So until you get right here and it comes back to the trend line again, you can see a little close outside. It doesn't break higher, so that's a little bit of a concern. But you do get two clear legs down. Notice one leg, correction, second leg, and they're really two measured legs, and you got a nice little bullish bar right here off the trend line. Just go long there. You got plenty of room to get out. That's a nice, easy trade. And then you get two clear legs down right here and a correction. Notice how it pushes through the EMA. Doesn't break higher here, so technically it's not a failed second entry long. But you could really look at it like that, and I wouldn't be afraid to trade this. Really bearish bar there. Just go short right there. And this turns out to be a really nice trade. You're just really looking for it to make a new low maybe. And then probably bounce again, but this thing just takes off. It turns out there's a two-tiered channel here. We're just headed to the other side. You probably wouldn't know that yet, but anyway, it's there. This one was tempting. If you knew for sure this channel was here, I'd be okay going short right here. Because really there's a failed second entry long right there after two measured legs down, and then a little retest and another turn down right there. Only problem is you're going short right into those lows right there, and you don't necessarily know that this channel's down here, so you don't know that that's probably where it's headed. It could just go a tick or so and then bounce. So it's a little bit risky right there. I'll give it a green one for those that might have seen that channel, but that's a tough channel to find that early until we bounced right there. I'll be honest. Most people aren't going to have that channel. So, but then you get a reversal pattern here. I really thought we'd take on off here. Notice what it does. You get a first entry, it pushes right through the EMA. Second entry, it fails. It actually goes lower and turns and goes out the upper side. Just go long right there. It's only good for a scalp, and then we're just kind of working sideways. Notice that low. There's a first entry, a little correction, second entry right there. It fails. It's a little failed break below that double bottom, those matching lows. So go long right there. And where does it turn down? Right at the upper side. The only reason I didn't make this one red is because you're going short right back into that support area right there. And then you got this next one right here. So you don't have a lot of room. But you could, this is also, notice that new high pullback first entry, pullback second entry. It's also a failed second entry long and a triple top. And if this channel or this trend line is right, then we may be headed back there. But the fact that we didn't at least get to the possible midline makes you question, are we going to make another leg down here? But that's what they try to do. They try to trap people. And so I'd be leery of this one. And then notice we make a little double bottom, and we confirm that trend line with a third touch there. And look how bullish that bar is. And you might let it break higher and drop a limit order, but I'm okay with a stop right there. And off it goes. And you would have had a runner here. You would have had a runner here. You probably wouldn't have one on this trade right here, but if you caught this one or added on here, you'd definitely have a runner. You would have got a runner most likely off either one of those. It wouldn't have been a big one, but you'd have got a few points off this one for sure. And so there was a chance to get a couple of trades with a couple of decent runners today. So there's actually a reversal pattern right here that you might have gone long, but it's after 2 o'clock. Notice the new low, and then a first entry, pullback second entry. And you might have even considered, notice there's a new low, and then you make a first entry, and then you go up and make a second entry. So this is also a breakout pullback long for this resistance here. So you might even consider that one. I'm not crazy about it, but there's some reason to consider it. If this wasn't after 2 o'clock, I'd say I'd be all about that, because now at this point it looks like the trend's starting back. So it didn't go much higher, but all the same it did go higher. So yeah, pretty good day for the first day back. Maybe the trend will continue tomorrow. We'll have to see. But I'm not going to beat around the bush today. I'm a little late getting this done, and I'd like to get out of here. So I'm going to wrap it up. We'll be back again to do it tomorrow. This is Mac with PriceActionTradingSystem.com. And we'll see you next time.